Hey, what's going on, everyone? Don here, and welcome back to VR Gamer Dude. So, if you can't tell, I am super excited, like more excited than I normally am. And well, that's because today is the day. It's the day that we get to uncage the beast. And I cannot thank our good friends over at VITURE enough for sending me a pair of their latest and most advanced XR glasses. So, in this video today, we are not going to do a full review. That is not what this is. If that's what you're looking for, you're going to have to wait just a little bit longer. I am heading out to CES next week, where I will be meeting with the VITURE team, and we'll be talking a little bit more about Beast and maybe even a few more things. So stay tuned for that coverage around mid-January. But today, I want to thank VITURE for letting me post this a little early. So today we're going to do an unboxing, and I'm going to, at the end, if you stick around, give you some first impressions and some of my thoughts. So let's go. Okay, so let's take a real quick look at the glasses. Like I said, we're not going to go in depth, but a little overview. So the first and foremost, the case, really nice redesign here on the case. I love the black and blue colors. It's got a nice leatherish feel to it. Nice sturdy zipper there. I also love the fact that it has this magnetic closure on the back panel, where you've got your storage for your cables. You've also got your glasses in there. Now the glasses themselves, they look like they have returned to the more rigid style. It's not like the Luma series that was very flexible. They did keep the hinging there, and still very lightweight and super comfortable. I mean, I personally like the more rigid glasses. I don't know, people call me weird, but I like a more solid feel to my glasses. So these kind of returning to a little bit closer to the older VITURE style, and I like that. So another really big change is the magnetic adapter here on the side. So now we're back to the USB-C, similar to the VITURE Lite. Again, I don't hate that. I have noticed in the past with my other VITURE glasses, It is convenient if the cable gets snagged. However, if I'm laying in bed, sometimes it just moves just a hair and it disconnects, and then I've got to go through the reconnection process. So this to me, I don't mind this. If I'm going to have the cabled glasses, I'd rather have a very secure connection on that cable, but still have a disconnectable and easily replaceable cable. So another big change that you're going to see here, and you can kind of see, I do have my prescription lenses in here. They did send me a pair of the prescription lenses for my prescription. But under that, you'll see that they now have gone to the flat bird bath optics, which has enabled that larger 58-degree field of view. Still your same electrochromic dimming, and let's go ahead and jump in and plug them in, and I know I can't really show you, but I'll describe what I'm seeing. Okay, so now to test these, I am going to use my VITURE Pro neckband because I do want to actually record and see if it'll actually show you guys what I'm seeing the way it does with my Luma Ultras. Now, one thing right off the bat, well, if you want to use the neckband, you're going to have to now get one of the VITURE USB-C to magnet adapters here. And that way we can connect the glasses to our neckband. So I'm going to just plug it in like that. And now we've got that solid connection right there. So no worries, just a little extra adapter if you want to use the Neckband Pro, which is definitely going to be, my preferred way to use this. Here we are, we're in the neckband. I've got the beast connected up, and the first thing that you notice is, well, the FOV. I mean, it doesn't seem like I'm hitting that screen edge on the side as quickly when I turn my head. Now, vertical is still, it seems a little wider, but it is still, I'm still kind of hitting it if I lean down. That could be the angling of the glasses here. I just need to work on adjustments. Obviously, first day with them, my first minutes with them, actually. Other than that, I mean, everything looks super crisp, super bright, super clear. I mean, these are probably some of the brightest glasses I've ever had on my eyes. I mean, this is nuts how bright this is. It's almost like I feel like I've got to wear sunglasses under my awesome sunglasses here. Now, speaking of sunglasses, they do have a new level of electrochromic dimming as well. I never really was happy with VITURE's earlier electrochromic dimming. It was a cool effect, but it didn't seem fully usable to me. I really wanted to be able to kind of just dial it in. I love like in air. If you guys have seen that on my channel, if not, go back, look at that review I just recently did. I love how they, just like slide your finger across the temple here, and that does the dimming effect. But now with VITURE's, we've got a separate set of buttons here, and well, right there, I can dim it and go almost all the way dark here. And then of course they do have now the feature where you can look away and it'll auto undim. So very cool there. The next thing you notice after the field of view is how solid the new onboard 3DOF tracking is. At the touch of a button now, you can just simply enable the tracking to be either smooth follow. It looks like rigid follow, where it's just like space stuck, and then of course I can just press that button and boom, all of those icons there, they just lock right in place. It is awesome. And I love that auto dimming feature that we're starting to see in a lot of these XR glasses lately. I know I've seen them in XREAL, I've seen them in air now. Now I'm seeing it here where I can look away, and when I look away from the image, when it's locked in place, now the glasses automatically change their tint for me. And then of course, like the new 9 levels of electrochromic dimming. I mean, that is also super awesome to have. So Uh, Again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about every feature in the glasses. That will be coming up in my full review. But man, I can tell you that they're bright, they're crisp, they're clear, they're definitely some of the biggest FOV, the brightest, clearest glasses that I now own out of like, geez, I don't know, like 10 pairs, 12 pairs. So I can't wait to experience more of these. I can't wait to take you guys with me as I learn more about the beast. So, real quick before we go, I'll try to do a little quick through the lens shot of the on-screen menu here, and then that'll play us out for the day. So, all right, I'll see you in the next one. This is Don signing off.